Here in South Australia, the government has begun handing out relief to residents hit by flooding caused by the record December deluge. As the waters subside, the damage is only now being assessed. Residents of Stockport in the north of Adelaide, who fled their homes Tuesday night after a river broke its banks, are among those counting the cost.
Many Stockport residents returned to their flood-ravaged homes this morning to salvage what they could.
It's all wrecked. Yeah. It was all underwater. Even the fridge and freezer are all turned over and destroyed.
As you can see in the back of the car, for 30 years we've got 5 bags. 5 bags of belongings.
There were fears more homes would be inundated as the rivers Light, Gawler and Wakefield threatened to break their banks last night. Levels peaked at 6 metres but then subsided. While the danger had passed, emergency services continued to pump water from properties damaged by Tuesday night's flood as residents counted the cost.
We've got at least 6 months before we can even look at coming home, you know.
Some residents say they had little warning about the fast rising waters and were lucky to escape.
Whilst we would have liked to be able to provide as much warning as possible, just the unpredictability of these significant rainfall events makes it extremely challenging.
Residents have begun picking up $700 cheques from the state government's disaster relief fund, but many are saying that won't go far enough.
And two weeks before Christmas. We've got to take time off of work now. That means we don't get anything for the fortnight's pay coming up before, 2 days before Christmas. So it's getting quite daunting, isn't it?
The government says extra funding of about $11,000 will be available to replace property and repair damaged homes, and the federal government may be called in to help.
We're in the very early stages of that. What's important immediately, though, is to make sure that individual families have the financial support they need to deal with this immediate situation.
Residents are now waiting to be assessed for insurance claims. Loukas, Founten, ABC News, Stockport.